Hey everyone, this is Stephanie at Hightower Stitching, bringing you a very short little video today. I have been a little bit off track. I've been on the same quilting track, but I got off for a minute to help do a project for one of my favorite teachers who is retiring this year. And we started with 20 t-shirts, and there actually were a few more, but this one was going to end up being pretty big because they had 20 that they really liked and wanted on there. And then I sort of went overboard by putting sashing in the middle. So I ended up with an 80 by 66 quilt that I just finished this morning. And my sister-in-law does a lot of stitching her binding on in the back by hand stitching. So I said, oh, this will be a nice touch. I'll go ahead and do that. But I cut out all the shirts. I put some stabilizer on them. I laid them down to see how I'd like them to be. And on this one, you can tell I had some really good colors to work with. They had chose those in a lot of good subjects that'll remind her of her many, many years in social circle. And then I found a great back material. Which looks like clouds to me. And it's so pretty, and it picks up the gray. And the funny, nice thing is that when you get up very, very close, you see some very, very tiny flowers and little vines that are in there. So that's sort of a second part of that project. And I wanted to take you just a little tour along the way because, like I said, I did get off the sidetrack. I sidetracked off the train track. But I went back to my quilting to help finish them up. And I like each block to be special. And I'm getting better and better at making things on several blocks that are the same, that make it go together. But one of the fun ones I had was I had this great big gray section in here. And there's a picture, a book. And then I've put June 2023. That's when she retires. And it's called A New Chapter. So that's what this is going to identify with, being the end of one segment and then going into another one. A lot of great things. And on this one, I was able to do, I even put feathers. I was able to put feathers in there. I've got hearts and flowers. You've seen those before. Some more feathers and loop-de-loos. And these aren't all the rows, but these are major rows and things that would be important to a teacher, like teacher pride, and then the logos for the schools. And there were several really pretty ones. And I was so lucky because nothing melted. I think the things that they do now are so well made that they don't intend for them to crinkle and fall off and all of that kind of stuff. But then I found, well, really, when my sister-in-law, when I went shopping, she was working on a quilt, that one that we did last week, and then she just happened to walk by the sports things, and here were these hearts with the gray, two shades of gray and a red and a black, and we both said, oh, that's it. I think that's what we want to use. And basically, I used it in the quilt to separate two blocks, especially where you wouldn't be able to tell the black from the black sashing. So this is Stephanie at Hightower Stitching. I've been off the track for a little while, but I'm going to be back soon. Thank you for watching.